take you live to the Freedom Internet Radio Studios in beautiful Hyden, Kentucky. And here is your host, Alex Morgan. Fire!
That's right, folks. Good old Turkey Day. Hope y'all having a good one. Got plenty news, got plenty of everything, I guess you would say. Plenty to talk about. No shortage in news, no shortage in subjects to talk about. Got a new number you ought to call if you want to talk to me on the broadcast today live. New number, I'm going to give it out a little bit later. Got some new equipment that I'm trying out today, in case you failed to notice that we got background music going on. We got a little commercialage playing. We got a little videoage going on. We got some awesome equipment. You know, not too bad. A little bang for a buck. Which, a buck is something that, excuse me, I got a little closer to that mic that time. Try to zoom out here a little bit if I can. I still haven't, I ain't got no cameraman. And, let me tweak with this cam just a touch. This remote just ain't cooking. Got a little studio light going on today. I know it's a little bright. That I apologize for. Maybe best to just go with that overhead light for now. Yeah, maybe. Let me check it out and see what that looks like. Yeah, that's a little bit better there. Some folks are born made to wear the flag. Ooh, that red, white, and blue. Go ahead and get that number out. Anybody who may or may not be listening. It is 276-595-ALEX. For those of y'all out there who cannot dial with a keypad, that number is 276-595-2539 or ALEX. Got a few announcements. Pay no mind to this little that's the wrong damn remote. Pay no attention to this little AlexMorganLive.com. This site is no longer operational. It's down, but yeah, we need some writers, we need some video editors, we need social media managers, we need website managers, we need funds so we can keep this whole operation going. Little operation right here. You can go to shop.spreadshirt.com/Alex-Morgan. See if I can zoom in on that for you video viewers. Yeah, that little link right there. Not the AlexMorganLive.com, but the one at the bottom, Spreadshirt.com/Alex-Morgan. Shop.spreadshirt.com/Alex-Morgan. I apologize for that messed up link and that messed up feedback. Probably better off without those headphones so much. Whoa! Got a little feedback going on there, but yeah, if we get any callers, we can always switch back over and talk to them on that. That way everybody can hear the conversation. You can join us on the Spreaker website. There's a chat box for all y'all listeners. Yeah, just y'all out there everybody needs to follow me on Facebook, that's for sure. That link will be at the bottom. Let me see what other kind of links here. Here's my patreon.com/Alex Morgan Show, GoFundMe.com/Alex Morgan Show. Again, pay no attention to this top link, it's out. PayPal.me/AMorgan83. And this is just a presentation that I've been working on later about stuff that might blow y'all away, who knows, but yeah. This right here is the guy that I want to start focusing the show on. This guy right here, Jesus. He's pretty cool, folks. He came to Earth. He died for our sins. I mean, that's all you can say about it. He was the Son of God, and he paid the ultimate sacrifice. And here we are with Jesus on the cover of National Pornographic. The real Jesus. And as you can see, it's still in plastic. I've never opened it. I've never read it. I hope to share it with y'all on a prior broadcast, which I never have gotten around to. Something's telling me to do that today. National Pornographic Science, yeah. Space shots, which are probably fake, by the way. And I'm not one of these YouTubers that thinks everything's fake and everything's a conspiracy and, all that. No. That is not me. Everything's not a conspiracy theory to me, folks. It's not this channel, although I got some colleagues, you might call them. They must be jealous of this little poopy podcast of mine. As the girlfriend was doing a little web surfing the other day and just so happened to run across this little jewel. Which I haven't even saw, by the way. I'll see if I can find it. Get the candle going on. Sweet apple for the Savannah. Oh, that is. God, is it real? That's so dumb. That's a topic here on this forum, by the way. Not an actual quote from me. But yeah, let's see if I can find a link to this forum about the show. I'm not seeing it anywhere. And here I go again on a little rabbit trail, going like looking for something other I haven't even saw. Anyhow, who cares? I can't even find it, but yeah, who cares? Here we are. I found it. I found it. I found it. actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my God! Check this out, guys. Yeah, this is an example of the social incidents that you have in my neck of the woods. Okay, let me make that a little bit bigger for y'all if y'all can see that. Okay, now Alex Jones fan says, "Is it any good?" Question mark. LOL of Hyden, Kentucky says, "If you like BS, you'd love it, and you seem to." Alex Jones fan says, "I heard that guy Alex Morgan is going to run for office. Anybody else hear this?" Bomb Com of East Bernstein says, he look skanky. It's like, hold on. It's like I can almost smell him through the screen. Ooh. Get Real from Hyden, Kentucky says, Alex Jones wannabe. Okay. Yeah. Then Bankgrove from Knoxville, Tennessee says, if you can handle listening to an idiot who struggles finishing sentence, then you'll enjoy it. Take it from me. I have been in the business for many years. I have made millions from my professional podcast and blogs. This dude should hang up his earbuds and crappy microphone and stick to flipping those patties. Conspiracy theorists are a dime a dozen who like to hear themselves talk, but other than that, props to the dude for figuring out how to turn a computer or flip phone on. Kind congrats. Jesus could have stopped 9/11. Yuck from Hyden, Kentucky says, is this the same Alex who's a crackhead? He does seem like an Alex Jones wannabe. Hold on, I got messed up. Which is pathetic considering Jones is such a nutcase. He lost his kids because the pure madness he spews. Which is a total lie, by the way. All the way around, like, yeah. But you can see it right here. Like, last post was, I don't even know. Okay, I see. Last update, August 29th, 2018. 7 comments. Yeah. We don't even care. We don't even care what, like on some conspiracy theorist or some shit, you know. Or excuse me, Jesus, for spewing that. I am definitely short of, let's see, how can I do Okay. That's how I can do that. Hold on. Give me just a second here. But yeah, you know, I mean, as long as they're talking about me, they're not talking about somebody else. So, you know, I really don't care what they say about me. Hey, I know I'm no professional. I know I'm no whatever, man, whatever. I know that it's all good, and they can go to Hades for all I care. This is my show. This is my channel. If you don't like it, you don't have to listen to it. Change it. Flip the channel, dude. Just flip the channel. By the way, I will be doing a presentation here pretty soon on YouTube about evolution, how it so contradicts the Bible and belief of Christianity. It's just an outrage, okay? That's what it is. Little announcement. Here's the newest addition to my family, by the way. This is Layla Bug. It's my new baby. She is about 3 months old. She was born August 15th. So yeah. But we're gonna be having some new guests on. I actually got some t-shirts, by the way, and the best way to order them is go to that link that I just gave y'all. By the way, I'll give it out again for those. See, I didn't know how long that my camera battery would last, so I got a backup going right here. Let's see. But yeah, how about that? Of all the people in this world to talk about, poor little old me. But you know, it tells me that people's listening to the show, and so, which that's always great. Always people listening, of course. Uh-huh. Be this link right here, shop.spreadshirt.com/Alex-Morgan. Hold on here. I'll go ahead and show you the site, some of the designs. Here's my favorite. It's on sale right now, $39.49. Here's the black one. It's $43.49. Lady shirt. Here's a nice lady shirt. Like that red one right there too. It's on sale, $34.49. Gray one, $43.49. But yeah. Here's the 800 number you can call for service, 800-381-0815. We use UPS and United Postal Service. Take PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, American Express. It's just a great way to support the show. As y'all can see, I've been really working on the studio here lately. Even though, I mean, if you were to be in the studio, you might think otherwise because it's so jumped up. But yeah, I'll go ahead and show you all these shirts I got right here on hand. They look pretty good, by the way. It's done plastic. Just a little show logo here. Yeah, there you go. That's the black one here. Christmas time is coming. So, yeah. Please support the show in any way you can. I would really appreciate anything that y'all could do for me. And whatever comes my way, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it right back into this little operation that we got going on here. Yeah, that's the way I do things. It's not about me. It's not about anything like that. It's just about us, okay? And I hope y'all appreciate that. I hope y'all fully get that. I mean, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about us. I'm all about our future well-being, the lives of our children, all that.
mainstream media committed political suicide over the past 24 months. Let's bankrupt the vomit brokers and support free market capitalism. Remember, we don't push socialism. We support freedom and liberty worldwide. Find out how you can donate to the show by following The Alex Morgan Show on Spreaker.com. Also, don't forget to watch the live streams on YouTube, and please hit those subscribe and like buttons.
Yeah. Anyways, Facebook's outgoing head of communication takes fall for hiring opposition firm. That's a little bit of headlines for you today on this beautiful Thanksgiving, which I hope everyone's enjoying. I hope everybody's together. Football, not so much. I'm not a big football man, as I once was. And I'm not even going to say that there's something more important like politics, okay? Because that's just not the case, okay? And when it comes to politics, as they call it, I would like to take the show and the channel not in a total political movement, nothing like that. Just good, clean Christian talk, topics and stuff like that. Just education, just very, very beneficial information. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. Just beneficial to humanity. That's what I like to concentrate on. But this is from time.com. Written by someone at the AP. My computer just froze. By Associated Press. It don't say who wrote it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read this or not. New York. Facebook's outgoing head of communication is taking the blame for hiring Definers, the public relations firm doing opposition research on the company's critics, including billionaire philanthropist George Soros. In a Facebook post that went up late Wednesday, Elliot Scourge, ever how you say that, Scourge, Schrage, said the responsibility to hire Definers rests with him and that he approved the decision to hire it and similar firms. Scourge provided his explanation in a message sent Tuesday to Facebook's employees, but the company waited until late Wednesday to publicly share it at a time when most people in its home country were focusing on the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg also didn't mention Scourge's role in hiring and working with Definers in an interview with CNN aired late Tuesday. I'm not sure what definer is. I'm not. Scarge has been at Facebook for a decade and announced his departure in June. In the post, he announced that Facebook asked definers, quote, to do work, end quote, on Soros after he called Facebook a menace, a quote, menace to society, unquote, in a January speech. I don't believe that. I think that was. I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to say that was a total PR plot, skit, firm, whatever, make believe, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go ahead and call it like I see it. That was fake. That was fake. That was fake. Okay. George Soros said that Facebook was a menace to society. That was to make everybody trust Facebook more and da-da-da-da-da, okay? Call me a conspiracy theorist if you want to. Whatever, I'm not even going to read any more of this stuff. I'm gonna leave some links later on. By the way, I got Thanksgiving dinner to go to. Like, who don't? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't believe I got called a crackhead on the internet. I mean, for real. A crackhead? A crackhead. I'm a crackhead, according to these people. No. They're the crackheads, okay? Not me. This is from AP. Trump pondering Kelly status. 3 to 5 cabinet changes. This came out just a couple of days ago, the 18th. See what's up on Drudge. I haven't even looked today, believe it or not. Wouldn't you know it? Charlie Brown. Bitter Code smashes records. Must be in New York. There you have Nancy Pelosi giving the sign of the devil. See that? Or Hail Hitler or something. I don't know. I guess, yeah, sign of the devil. Washington Post, page 1, Friday. Pelosi's political machine ramps up to secure gavel. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I think the Democrats are like swarming to go after what's her name, Ivanka, for like using her, I don't know, her political power or something other for financial gain. I don't know exactly, but when I hear that she had a private server in her bathroom, a private government server, we'll talk, man. I mean, yeah. Shit. Nonsense. With honey instead of vinegar, Pelosi steadily inches toward the speaker's gavel.
I always have. I was largely responsible for most of the resources that went into those campaigns. That didn't matter to me. I just said, just win, just win, baby. Does anybody else have a question in this regard? Because I'm only going to answer it once. Just pop them out. Pop them out.
17 members, they signed a letter saying they will not support you on the floor.
Have you seen the letter?
I I've not seen it.
You haven't seen it. Okay. You haven't seen it.
So
Okay.
there are more counties who are willing to vote no. You express total confidence.
I have it. I do. Okay. Next question. Certainly. Yes, ma'am. This will be the last. One more. Oh, please. No, never. Never. Come on.
Bottom line, Madam Leader,
Okay.
if the election were held today on the House floor, do you have the votes to be elected Speaker?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Now let me just get back to your question. Now that's the array. I'm not. We got. Listen, this is what we have. We have a farm bill that we have to deal with. We have Me Too legislation we'd like to get passed here. We're trying to pass an omnibus bill so that we don't have any question about shutting down government. There are issues that relate to the Veterans Affairs and lawsuits that are happening there. We have the Mueller language that we want. We're still. I have a day job here that is different from just what's happening on the political side. We're just very excited about the size of our victory. I would say to you, I've always supported it. It doesn't matter to me whether they support me. What matters is that they support a democratic agenda to make progress for America's working families. And they all spoke out beautifully for the people. Healthcare, 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 like a jackhammer. That's what's important. And then what was yours? And we'll come back to the omnibus. I would never, I intend to win the speakership with Democratic votes. If that was your question. I have overwhelming support in my caucus to be Speaker of the House. And certainly we have many, many people in our caucus who could serve in this capacity. I happen to think that at this point I'm the best person for that. I've answered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions.
That's what she thinks. Representative Brian Higgins is one of 16 Democrats who signed a letter opposing Nancy Pelosi's bid for a House Speaker. The New Yorker had also called her, quote, a low frenetic, I don't know what that is, and misguided, unquote, earlier this year. But Pelosi ignored all that. Instead, the veteran House Democratic leader went about winning over Higgins this week, listening to the Buffalo lawmakers' grievances and enlisting allies to convince him that he would see programs on legislation to expand Medicare. The strategy worked. On Wednesday, Higgins pulled his name off the anti-Pelosi letter and threw his support behind the 78-year-old leader, moving her closer to reclaiming the gavel and first won more than a decade ago. Pelosi's relentless honey over vinegar approach to dealing with political headaches, which she learned at the foot of her father, former Baltimore Mayor Thomas D. Alzandero, has been critical in sustaining her grip on power since Democrats won the House majority this month. She has personally courted disgruntled members in meeting by phone while deploying her sprawling network of bolster her bid among both liberals and moderates, all but overwhelming her critics with her ability to outmaneuver them. Yeah. Anyhow, you can read the rest of this article. I'm going to leave some links of all the articles I'm go over here today. Yeah, going to do that just for you all to show that I'm no conspiracy theorist, although I do have a theory or two, but I wouldn't call it conspiratorial or, anything like that. I like to base my presumptions on fact and not hearsay or fiction or anything like that, which surely don't make this show any more exciting, I will tell you that. But yeah, if y'all want to call the show, that number is 276-594-ALEX. Again, that number 276-595-ALEX or 2539. If you need any help spelling my first name. Hundreds trying to make wildfire victims Thanksgiving a little less ground.
Now that it's raining in Paradise, California, the urgency to get
Trying to get this to play, it won't play. I apologize. I know.
Now that it's raining in Paradise, California, the urgency to get trees down is even higher because the danger level continues to go up with every single drop. Let me show you what crews are working on right now. You can see these massive pine trees. Paradise in the mountains is filled with these trees, and the P2 says this tree must come down, and it must come down right now. There are two ratings. P1, tree needs to come down. P2, tree needs to come down now. So they're going around through these forests to try to find as many trees as possible that are deemed dangerous, and crews are working 24 hours a day to do it. Let me show you the fruits of their labor. So those trees are still standing. Take a look at the massive crane and also the huge pine trees now laying in pieces on the ground. They have to go level by level, a couple, maybe 20, 30 feet at a time as the sections come down so they can safely remove these trees. We understand from the crews working here, the biggest danger, not necessarily the trees that we see, but what happens underground. The root systems from the intense heat from this forest fire, from the campfire, have literally charred the root systems. And what that has done as the rains fall gives nothing for these trees to hang on to in the ground. So the likelihood of them toppling over and potentially hitting other crews is high as the rains continue to fall over the next few days. And more importantly, as those winds pick up Thursday into Friday, the danger level gets even worse. In Paradise, California, Justin Michaels, the Weather Channel.
So there you have that. Cleanups continuing in California. Trump retreating from duties into a cocoon of bitterness. This from NBC.com. MSNBC.com, excuse me. I'm not even going to read it all. We'll watch the video, I guess.
We walk inside and it's raining. Our home was ruined. We couldn't live there.
Our first concern.
We ain't gonna play their ad. No.
During the presidential campaign, Donald Trump promised that his wife, Melania Trump, would have a press conference in which she would explain how she legally came to this country and that when she began to work in this country, she was legally authorized to work. He was lying. She never had that press conference. But there's nothing she could have said that would have made her eligible to be president of the United States, because she is not and has never claimed to be a natural-born citizen of the United States, but she acted as president today when she released a statement firing the deputy national security advisor. Her husband is known to be very shy about firing people directly in the White House, and so Melania Trump tried to force the firing of deputy national security advisor Mira Ricardel with this statement: "It is the position of the office of the First Lady that she no longer deserves the honor of serving in this White House." Earlier today, when the president didn't know that his wife was going to fire Mira Ricardel was in the Roosevelt room with the president, neither one of them knowing she was going to be fired. But that was for one of the rare moments today in the Roosevelt room where the president has even pretended to work, since the Republicans had a losing night in last week's election that continues to get worse as Democrats continue to pick up seats in the House of Representatives, as they are doing tonight, as the votes continue to be counted. The President of the United States has retreated into a cocoon of bitterness and resentment. That's according to multiple Trump administration sources who spoke with the Los Angeles Times. The LA Times reports that the president's mood apparently changed after Republicans' major election losses last week. Behind the scenes, they say the president has lashed out at several aides, from junior press assistants to senior officials. He's furious, said one administration official. Most staffers are trying to avoid him. The official who spoke on the condition of anonymity painted a picture of a brooding president trying to decide who to blame for Republicans' election losses. The LA Times reports that President Trump has been increasingly absent from public life in recent days. No kidding. He has canceled travel plans. He's dispatched cabinet officials and aides to events in his place. The president is sending Vice President Mike Pence to Asia for the annual summit there in November that past presidents have almost always attended. Jordan's King Abdullah met today in Washington with Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, not President Trump. Defense Secretary James Mattis announced that he will be traveling to the Mexican border to visit with troops who the president deployed against Central American asylum seekers who are walking very slowly toward our southern border. According to the LA Times, Trump had reportedly considered making that trip himself, but has decided against it. Nor has he spoken of the caravan since the midterm elections, after making it a central issue in his last weeks of campaigning. And of course, the president did not make that short trip, that 10-minute trip from the White House to Arlington National Cemetery on Veterans Day, as presidents have done for decades. In interviews with 14 senior administration officials, confidants of the president, and foreign diplomats, the Washington Post details the president's downward spiral after last week's election. The Post reports that as President Trump was flying to Paris last Friday, he received a phone call from British Prime Minister Theresa May that set off the president. Trump berated May for Great Britain not doing enough in his assessment to contain Iran. He questioned her over Brexit and complained about the trade deals he sees as unfair with European countries. May has endured Trump's churlish temper before, but still her aides were shaken by his especially foul mood, according to U.S. and European officials briefed on the conversation. The Washington Post reports that as the president stayed in Paris, he, quote, brooded over the Florida recount and sulked over other key races being called for Democrats in the midterm elections that he had claimed as a big victory. He erupted at his staff over media coverage of his decision to skip a ceremony honoring the military sacrifice of World War I. Joining our discussion now, Jason Johnson, politics editor at TheRoot.com and an MSNBC contributor, and Jennifer Palmieri, former White House communications director for President Obama and former communications director for the Hillary Clinton campaign. And Jennifer, I haven't read Michelle Obama's book, but is there a passage in there where she publicly fires a deputy national security advisor and that the president finds out about it when he reads it in the paper?
No, I'd say there's not, but she's definitely got cojones, but not like Melania Trump, okay? Melania Trump, they need to lay off Melania, okay? Everybody needs to lay off Melania, okay? That's me saying that to y'all. She's the first lady. You let her be as she wants to be. You don't criticize her. You don't question her. You just let her be, okay? You just let her be. Yeah, we're moving on. As I said a while ago, I got a Thanksgiving dinner to attend. Go back to the fire. Trump visits site of California's most deadly fire, pledges federal help.
Well, I want to thank the mayor and the governor-elect, and we know the FEMA folks. We've been with FEMA a lot over the last couple of years, and Brock, I want to thank you for the job. It's been incredible. Law enforcement's been beyond anything that anybody could have believed. And to see what's happened here, nobody would have ever thought this could have happened. So the federal government is behind you. We're all behind each other. I think we can truly say, Jerry. Jerry and I have been speaking, and Gavin and I have now gotten to know each other, and we're all going to work together, and we'll do a real job. But this is very sad to see it. As far as the lives are concerned, nobody knows quite yet. We're up to a certain number, but we have a lot of people that aren't accounted for. And this is the kind of destruction. In fact, they're telling me this is even not as bad as some areas. Some areas are even beyond this. They're just charred. So one thing we...
Go to the president's Twitter. Incredible to be with our great heroes today in California. We will always be with you. Shows some of the It's everywhere. Everywhere. The phone ringing. Democrat Chris Norris is now GOP House seat in Southern California. Ever how you say his name. But, yeah. Talk to someone to cut this show short. I'll be back later. I'm gonna do a little evening news broadcast maybe, or do a little wrap up for Thanksgiving and the news, and who knows, I'll do a little something this evening to keep it going. And hopefully y'all understand. Hopefully y'all are having a great holiday out there. Again, be sure to, when you sit down to eat with your friends and family this evening, be sure to hold hands and give thanks to the one who gave everything for us, the King of Kings, who laid down his kingdom on earth for us to have a kingdom in heaven, or have a way to the kingdom in heaven, I guess you would say. So yeah, be sure to give thanks to Jesus Christ, the King of all kings. I love y'all. Thanks for listening. I'll leave y'all with a little Inner Sandman.
Broadcasting on Freedom Internet Radio is paid for by viewers like you. Without your support, we couldn't exist. Freedom isn't free. That's why it's so important to support this broadcast and others like it. The mainstream media committed political suicide over the past 24 months. Let's bankrupt the vomit brokers and support free market capitalism. Remember, we don't push socialism. We support freedom and liberty worldwide. Find out how you can donate to the show by following the Alex Morgan Show on Spreaker.com. Also, don't forget to watch the live streams on YouTube, and please hit those subscribe and like buttons.
Goodbye, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Love y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace out.